You are the talent here.
Oh yeah.
As much as we all know Ricky Ricks really is all the talent here. But yeah, we went to go see her.
Do we have another set of headphones?
You want to have this
for the guitar?
They don't need them.
I don't know. Just do we need them?
You don't have to use them.
All right, cool. Okay, cool.
All right, she sets up her.
Yeah, everybody, we're live also on my Facebook profile. So
Get to the microphone.
okay.
So people can hear you out there.
Ooh.
We can hear.
Oh.
All right. A little technical difficulties that she sets up.
Alrighty.
All right, you can hold it also.
Yeah, I'll hold it. That's cool. That's better. Right here.
All right. Hey, well, welcome, guys. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling.
You can adjust the mics.
Oh, cool. There we go.
There we go.
Awesome.
Welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you.
Like, we had to instruct them to take the microphones off. I mean, not microphones. That, and then they had, like, guitars, they had
A lot of stuff.
trumpets.
Chucks.
You remember that one?
He actually does play the trumpet.
Remember that one scene from Aladdin where he got a wish to come through Jasmine's place with elephants, 1,000 soldiers, trumpets. Arabian Nights. Yeah, they came through like Arabian Nights. But anyway, welcome, Maayan.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Good to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
You know, we love to have live musicians here. We had actually just one live musician before, and it was pretty dope.
Who was it?
It was Nessa Dove.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we actually know her.
Really?
She's a fellow busker. Yeah.
Yes, she is. She's actually my guitarist. We
Oh,
play together.
no way.
We
That
should
is
actually
freaking
talk about
awesome.
some stuff. Yeah. Yes, the buskers. Actually, I was not even aware of that term until I met her, and I realized that that's the term used for musicians who play out in the streets and the subways.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
And so buskers. Shout out to all the buskers, man. You guys are dope.
Hell yeah.
So I have just a simple question. Let's get this out the way, because I mean I'm offended. I follow you on Twitter, but you don't follow me back.
Oh,
no.
Snap. Of course. I thought I did. Well, I'll make sure I do after this.
You better go ahead and bust that goddamn Twitter following. I want my Twitter following, man. I noticed that today. Jesus Christ.
God.
So where'd you just come from right now? Because I know you guys are always doing subways, like random places.
Yeah. We actually came from Jersey, all the way from Jersey.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's why you got caught in that tunnel traffic.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were just
Where in
actually
Jersey?
Rehearsing. Weehawken.
Weehawken.
Yeah, Weehawken. All
Isn't
day
that some
long.
American folk music type stuff? That's not the most folk music place I've ever heard of.
Does the train go to Weehawken?
No, but the bus does.
They took a canoe.
We're troopers.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you guys recording music over there, or you just studio?
Yeah, we have practices and our own little studio set up. Yeah.
Good acoustics in Weehawken, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, and nice trees around, and
Of course, yeah.
the Hudson. It's pretty cool.
You guys just came off tour.
Yeah, we did.
You guys are touring in California, correct?
We actually, we started we flew out to Denver from Baltimore. We did a stop in PA in Tylor's hometown, Hanover.
Before we went to
The one thing I'm realizing about this
Before we went to
community
Denver.
is that, you gotta be from somewhere real like that.
Mhm.
You can't be from the Bronx trying to be in her group.
No,
You gotta be from Bambi Leaves, New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
that's true.
You gotta come from something.
Slate.
You gotta come from something real. Pinocchio,
guys.
Weehawken, Atlanta. You can't be from the Bronx.
Bronx playing.
Serve time in jail. Nah, you gotta eat grass. So
Speaking of which, I'm vegan,
It's
but
true.
he's totally not
I
vegan.
told you.
He's not vegan.
Y'all gotta get on that new Trader Joe's concert coming up soon.
We could do that.
New concert series.
We'll take it.
And backstage, nothing but almonds and more
That
almonds.
almond milk.
All
yeah.
almond milk, no cotton like Ciroc, almond milk.
Oh,
All right,
man.
so one of my favorite video of you guys performing, and like I said, like I always feel like you're like the female version of Dave Matthews Band, because you have like a lot of talented musicians in your group. On instruments and stuff like that. Like last minute, you can call somebody like, "Hey, come play the drums" and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you were on the subway shuttle. What was it in March?
Yeah.
Of what this year? I guess it was March of this year.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the song? You did the song "Light to My."
I'm your lightning.
I'm your light. Okay. And I always felt like the subway shuttle is the perfect. They should make it a venue.
Which one? Which shuttle?
The one that goes from Grand Central, 43rd, to Times Square on 42nd.
Yeah,
It's like a 5-minute ride at best, but it gives you just enough time as an artist to get your whole track off.
Right.
And it's intimate and people love it.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's funny that you say that it should be turned into a venue because we actually did do like a full-on like amps performance there. We had like 3 amps, bass, cajon, and I was like actually utilizing the pole and like doing a whole show. It was funny, yeah, but we got busted pretty soon on the shuttle. Yeah, the cops
So
the cops didn't like it.
Told you, hey, you need to stop. We're gonna
Yeah.
get a ticket. Or?
Yeah, but they were cool about it actually. They weren't that bad. They just were like, can you please stop this concert? Because it was like literally a full-fledged concert. But yeah, actually speaking of how you're saying that we have a lot of members in the band, which is true, especially that we did Folkers on the Rock, the events company. We did weekly events, including We Folk Mondays at Exile Above 2A.
And
Which
that's actually something that you started, correct? Like you
Yeah.
created these events. Okay.
Yeah, I felt the need for more community and more supportive, I guess more of a support system for independent artists like us. And it sort of turned to a very jammable evening where everybody kind of accompanies everyone. And that's
It's like
kind
a
of
family showcase.
exactly.
Yeah, actually, the one that I attended, which was with Craig, it was really, really dope. I mean, you had a lot of acoustic musicians, mostly, I guess, guitar, but then you had percussions who were just sitting around and they would just play along whenever they felt that, they wanted to or so. And it was great. It was great to see people jam. There was actually a jam right here at F.L.O. Empire Radio on Saturday, I believe.
Oh,
They had, like, people come in and play acoustic, guitar, percussion, and they had rappers, and it was fun. I wasn't here, unfortunately, but it's something that they started here at F.L.O., which is great. So shout out to David for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
That's
how-
actually. Oh yeah. No, I was about to say that these nights are actually how Tylor and I bonded and turned into a duo, because we ended up being the core members every single time. Every single time we were there playing, and we ended up what was supposed to be like a 7-member tour ended up being just the both of us, and then we realized who's really in the team.
Right.
Who's in it to win it?
Yeah,
Who can actually play instruments?
yeah, that too.
Or play live every day.
Just kidding.
You guys are multi-instrumentalists. I mean,
Yeah.
you obviously play the guitar, but you do
Yeah.
harmonica? Is it harmonica or?
I do harmonica.
You do harmonica, okay.
She does guitar and some keyboards.
Okay.
And
Ukulele.
she
And
does,
she can
ukulele as well.
sing.
Yeah, she's got a great voice.
And he plays the guitar too, and we're actually incorporating some. We're working on bringing some more electronic elements.
He working out too. 'Cause that's, hey man, this is called a Bronx T-shirt. I was-
Alright.
No, it's more like Westchester. All right, so so I got a hot seat question for you. You
All
ready?
right.
I'm just gonna bring it out early.
Yeah, do
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Billboard 100, they're always out. They have a top 5 of American folk albums.
Okay.
Now, are you guys working on an album right now?
So we actually, when we were on our Los Angeles stop on the tour, we never told you that we did Denver and then Salt Lake City, then Boise, Idaho, Seattle, Washington, and then the Bay Area, San Francisco, Marin County, and then we did Los Angeles. And while we were there, we had the most amazing opportunity to record at Sunset Sound Studios. Where Led Zeppelin recorded Stairway to Heaven, Janis recorded her entire Pearl album there, Prince recorded Purple Rain.
He rented that studio out for a whole year.
Yeah.
You got that Prince bread.
Oh yeah. He was there every day.
And
Worked 37 hours.
so yeah, we recorded Way to You, which is going to be the first single off of our project. Now that we... So basically, during the tour, we really fell in love with the idea of being a duo and the sound, the intimate sound that it gets, and just the things that we can do with the cajon and the guitar and our voices, the harmonica, and other instruments that we like. And started writing together as well. But this first song, Way to You, was a song that we already have been performing. Originally it was from my solo project, which is now a duo, obviously. And it's turning out so good. We're so proud of it. We worked with David Schwarkolt, who is an amazing, amazing producer. So to your answer, yes, we are working on...
And is the name of the project to be announced?
Yeah, to be announced. The name of the single is Way to You.
You can always call it
Is that the
Hillary.
one you guys gonna play live?
Yeah, we're going to play it for you.
Can't wait
Yeah,
for
very
that.
loud. All right, so I wanted to ask you this question. You guys have the project put together, and obviously you guys aspire to be bigger than you are already.
Yeah.
Clearly, so I want to give you a hot seat question, all right? Now, it's simple, all right? Now, if your new project could replace any one of these albums on the Billboard Top 100, I want you to give me an answer of which one it would be and why. Bang! Okay.
Ooh, Craig Allen was that great question.
All right,
my God.
here it goes. Number one, you want it darker, and that has nothing to do with my personal romance. That's just me asking you a question. Okay. All right, Maayan. You Want It Darker by Leonard Cohen is number one right now on the Billboard Top 100 for American folk albums. Traveler by Chris Stapleton. Number 3, Lighthouse by David Crosby. 4, 22 A Million by Bon Iver. Did I say it right, guys? Is it Iver?
Not Bon
Bon
Jovi.
Iver.
Okay.
Bon Iver.
And number 5, Like an Arrow by Blackberry Smoke, which was number 1 last week, but it fell down to number 5. Which one of those albums do you think would your new project would just get out of here? It's Maayan. I'm here.
Well, it's a tough question, but obviously I'd like to say that what we're striving for is to be great musicians like Eric Clapton. I love Eric Clapton. He's an idol. So, definitely aiming for that sort of musicianship and working on it every day. But,
But you don't knock any of these specific artists out of this top 5 album box for your new project?
You're familiar with them all.
Yes. You know what? Bon Iver is also a great inspiration. To do something that would be of that acclaim would be terrific. Yeah, we are actually doing something that is folky, but it's not 100% folk. So it actually infuses other influences like rock, electronica, and it's definitely catchy. So we're hoping to kind of get played on not just folk specific.
Then you got to call Taylor Swift immediately. Taylor Swift is the way to go. I don't care what you're doing. Taylor Swift or Drake.
I
Either
love
one.
her. I love
Actually,
her.
I was
But
actually browsing
we're different.
the album Science Fiction, which is on iTunes, by the way. So if you guys, you're going to be able to hear her live, and she's going to premiere a new song right now. But it's on iTunes. 2 of my favorites, and I actually went ahead and I got them. It's called Love the Pain and Just Do It. Those are the ones that I'm going to play later.
Oh, sweet.
But Love the Pain reminded me a lot of Fiona Apple, sort of going back to that era of female vocalists. And it was really, really dope. Your range is definitely incredible. And I don't think you just do folk, you like to mix it up a little bit. And that's a great thing, I think.
Thank you.
Like I said, Love the Pain was one of my favorites, and I have it right here, so I will be playing that.
Sweet.
I get the Fiona Apple reference.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I was going to ask that question. Like, how would you get a person like myself interested in folk music? Because I don't really. When I think of folk music, I think I have to walk around with like flip flops on,
snowshoes.
Yeah, like a vest.
To get into
shit.
it, yeah.
Ricky Ricks is
Like
a hardcore hip hop guy.
Yeah, I'm not
hardcore
really-
hip hop guy.
I'm not. I just gotta feel the music. So how would you get me to like put down like the cigarette and shit and like
The halal food.
Yeah, the fast food stuff, and listen to something that I think is more peaceful, more relaxing, instead of
What do you mean? How would I
sirens
get
and
you
shit
to
in
do
my
that?
music, yeah.
What do you mean? I'm not.
I don't
sure
know. How would
understand
you?
the question.
Like, how would you appeal? So, for instance, I grew up in a real urban community, and that Biggie was the jam. Pop was it.
Right.
But like Nirvana was like, yo, Teen Spirit.
And then Fiona Apple
That was
came
nuts to me,
along,
like
and
how
then it was like, whoa,
they drew us in.
this
That
for?
urban, that sound,
How would you? What would you? How
okay.
would you
To get you
appeal
into-
to that broader audience?
Well, the way I look at it, I'm an international citizen. That's the way I
Okay.
look at it.
Okay.
I was born to the world, and wherever I go is my home.
Okay.
And
Oh, it sounds good.
It sound like it sound like
president.
she's
Yeah, that sound cool.
You can tell she saw Avatar.
oh my god, no, but seriously, you guys, I'm a loving, peaceful
Okay.
person,
Okay.
and I think that shines through, and so is Tylor. We love people, we love music, we love art. And generally speaking, we're positive people, and I think that shines through in the music, in the lyrics, in our expressions when we play,
Okay.
in our vibe wherever we go. We always we always have that with us, that warm attitude.
Really?
And I think that shines through. And to add to that, we're not hiding in the music. So the music is exposing of our personalities and our beliefs. And you'll hear that, I think, especially in the lyrics of the new single, Way to You, which we're going to play here live. So
Dedicated to you, Ricky Ricks. Way to your heart.
But I mean, so if it's really you, do you guys ever get angry? Like, do I ever see you like break the guitar or some shit like that? Where it's like, oh
I don't know
shit,
about
I didn't know that was in
guitar,
there.
but-
I'm like, damn, I fucks with them now. These just broke the fucking guitar. You understand what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
just listen to angry music?
No. I listen to all kinds of music. It's just that for a folk artist to catch my ear, it's got to be something.
But
What
you know
is
what?
that
When it comes to that,
something?
like Richie Haven, Bob Marley.
That's what I'm
Richie
saying.
Haven is actually, one of
He's
the
a classic.
well-known
Oh, yeah.
classics,
What's
right?
up?
But
Yeah.
it's not about like breaking the guitars. It's
No,
about
no,
really digging deep into your heart. It's all about the music and lyrics.
He digs deep.
But this is something. It's like a weird thing with music now. Like when Aerosmith really did their thing with Run DMC, I thought that was monumental, and that was a remix, right? But
Right.
now you got Beyonce performing with the Dixie Chicks at the CMAs. Everybody's having a child. Oh my God, they're not conjuring. They're not baby. Like
But you
know,
cross mix. You gotta.
yo, Kenny Chesney's like, hey, music is music. So that's what you're trying to say. Like, music should just catch
Yeah.
your ear no matter
If
what melody it is.
Yeah, if it comes from the soul, if it comes from your heart, then and there's a real emotion there, people should be able to connect to that. We're all human. We all can feel the emotion. And if it's a good song, it's a good song. It's going to move you. But I did grow up listening to a lot of soul, R&B.
Okay.
I think that does come in some of the vocal runs. Definitely a lot of also the Middle Eastern influences that I have from my Israeli upbringing.
Oh really?
Definitely kind of bring up the R&B and soul.
I believe you. I
influences,
believe you
Middle
because
Eastern influences.
I believe you because you got highlights. You know, I mean, if there's nothing non-American, you got highlights.
Oh, yeah,
Like
she getting rights,
you can't. I know you got R&B soul in you.
Do
This
I have soul, Craig?
Fienx soul. Only reason. Yeah, whatever. You got highlights.
Wow.
Highlights. No, but I mean, I've heard a lot, and like when Fienx when she, I think I told her something else though when I saw her perform. I don't think it was Fiona Apple. I'm not quite sure what I said. I don't know if I referenced Nora Jones or what it might have been. But I get the reference though, because it's very subtle. But you probably sound just as good live as you do in person. But what is your favorite type of way to perform in terms of in the studio or on that stage?
Oh my God, these are two very different things. But I think I have to say live because. Oh my God! Just the energy from the people, the energy from the crowd, from the people that you play with. There's a certain, even if you're playing the same thing every time, there's a certain spontaneity, and there's just a certain.
There's more improvisation too with the
I love
instruments,
improvising.
right?
Oh yeah.
But
It's more like a free world as well.
You may
Yeah.
perform
Feedback.
the same song during the week at different venues. You're gonna get different reactions and different
exactly,
feedback. So
it's like
Connection with the crowd too. It's great.
retelling the story.
And you're big on sound too, because I've seen you perform, and you're like, no, you better tweak that up.
Oh wow. Really? It's like that?
Oh yeah.
Is it
big on sound? I mean, as most musicians are, but
Yeah.
you guys really take your time
well,
before
you have
you.
to. I mean, you
Gotta
don't
be
really play
particular.
that too.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
throw the whole song also.
Do you find playing at a certain time of the day better, like 5 o'clock crowd, 3 o'clock crowd, something like that?
Or more like an evening kind
Evening
of thing.
crowd.
And that's usually how it works.
And there has to be whiskey there,
Yeah.
because Maayan loves whiskey.
Oh my God! Don't
Maayan
tell them. No,
love
people,
whiskey.
don't drink. Okay.
I might have a couple whiskeys with mine.
We
I'm just
only
saying,
had
bro.
a $5 old-fashioned special at every event, but that doesn't mean I drink it.
Oh,
Yeah. Dangerous.
Yeah, we've been performing a lot during the evenings, but as you know, I'm a full-time busker when I'm not doing recordings and when I'm not performing in concerts.
And just to be clear, though, but people don't know what busking means, because you actually educated me. What does that actually mean?
Busking is a busker is a street performer. It's I believe the word originates back to the 18th century, and it comes from the word buscar, to seek.
French?
I think either French or Latin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buscar? Okay.
Yeah. So
buscar,
the
in
seekers.
Spanish, buscar means to look for something.
To look for
Yeah.
something. Oh,
Probably
sure.
like, all right, cool.
Okay.
Now you were in South.
Seeking the truth.
You sought the truth in South by Southwest.
I did.
That's pretty dope,
Yeah, she
actually.
went to
I read
Austin,
about
Texas. Yeah, how was that experience?
That was amazing, and thank you for connecting me with your friend, your good friend. He's an amazing person.
He is.
Anyhow, it was amazing. At the time, that was around the time when we did that shuttle video of I'm Your Lightning, and at the time I was busking with Michael Robinson and Tony Bajorquez, and Tony had to go back to Mexico and said that he's going to go to South by Southwest and then he's going to go back to Mexico. And he said, let's all go busk and we have to see this. This is, and I've been wanting to go to South by Southwest every year, but I said, I'll go and I'll be on the official showcase. And then last year I was just like, you know what? No, I'm going to go now because I want to see what's going on and I want to be seen and I want to be heard. And I'm busking here. There's going to be a lot going on there. Might as well just go and do my thing and meet people and see what it's all about.
As a native of Austin, Texas, I can also tell you that a lot of times the lyrics get lost in drinks. Unless you're not, I'm serious, if you ain't of somebody selling a crazy million amount of records, where you're like, oh my God, I want to watch Nick Cannon sing this bullshit. But it's every week, every week. But it's along the lines too of, in Austin, you catch the ears of the people in the streets as opposed to night. So I think that was in your advantage of busking. Here it's always like, oh my, here's Maayan again. What the hell? God damn it, Maayan.
That's funny.
That one guy's like, I already took you off a lobster last week, man. What is it this week? So what was the experience? Was it better busking in Austin or New York?
Well, it was a very different experience. Busking in Austin, well, first of all, I learned that the festival doesn't really appreciate busking, which I don't blame them. They're working really hard to showcase people, certain people, and so they don't really encourage it. So we did some busking outside of the realms of the festival, but before we found out about it, I actually went and busked by the convention center where all the conferences
Good
were
for
held.
you.
Because I figured, that's where I'll meet most people who may be able to help. And I actually ran into somebody that I'm so happy that he saw me busking. Actually, a couple of people, but the main person I'm going to talk about is Fantastic Negrito. If you haven't heard Fantastic Negrito's music, you should listen to it. He's a terrific blues artist, and he's definitely an idol of mine. So I didn't know him when I met him, and he took a video of me busking, and he said, I just tweeted that you should take a look. And I saw it, and he said, you know what, I was busking just like you last year, and here I am this year playing on the main stage. I mean, maybe you didn't say that, but that was what I found
At the Austin
out.
Convention Center.
Not at the Austin Convention Center, but that's where he saw me busking. But
Okay.
he was playing on the main stage in South by, and never mind. He's like touring worldwide with Chris Cornell and like doing amazing things.
Great,
He just had his song on this big TV show. Anyhow, you should look him up and listen to his music. But anyhow, he gave me some great advice and kept in touch with me, and it's really encouraging to see someone who's gone through a similar path, and for him to let me know that that's what he was doing, and now he's doing the way he is. That's great. That's great to hear, and it's also very encouraging for all my other busking friends in the busking community.
So as you know, tomorrow's election day.
Yeah.
I
Oh, Lord.
it's only I tried to be.
Oh Lordy Lord.
I need some thoughts.
After
Need
that
some
question,
thoughts for
we're
this
gonna go
one.
into some
Oh,
live
my God.
music.
All right.
What are you pouring there, Craig?
This is called the.
Juice.
This is yeah. We all gonna need some after
What
that.
is that?
tomorrow.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Stuff, man.
That's my friend right there. You can have a sip.
Take
We don't
some
know
out of
what's
that.
going on.
So guys, listen. Tomorrow's election day. When did you vote?
Tomorrow's election day, and I'm gonna vote.
Okay. Who you gonna vote for?
Well, it's between me and the
And Lord?
The
And the
Pope.
Lord?
and the poll.
Oh,
It's
shit.
between me and the poll. I'm gonna dance around. But you know what? Here's the thing. The media is very biased. And what you really have to do is consider that and research in different media outlets that are leaning both directions. Try to go back and find older articles. Try to go back and read as much as you can. Try to educate yourself about what's going on in the world.
On the last day?
In America.
Hours?
I mean,
It's over.
That's
People have made up their mind.
that's what I
Load your
did for
guns
myself.
up now.
And
Load your guns.
Get your bullets, right?
you know what? To be honest
But
with
that's so
you,
true.
to be honest with you,
You gotta get that AKA.
I wish we had more choices, but we have to vote. We have to do something just for the sake of so you can tell yourself that you did something in this time to tell you that it would matter very much. I don't know. I think the power should be more in the hands of the people, and we should all take personal responsibility into changing things that we want to change. Social responsibility. We all have our social media, social platforms. If there's something we want to change, we can go and reach out to our friends, to our people, and set an example.
But on a serious note, Nickelodeon just had a poll.
Oh,
Nickelodeon.
No, I was kidding.
of course, Nickelodeon.
Hillary Clinton won in a landslide.
So
Nickelodeon.
you don't feel that it's you gotta your choices are down to whether you're taking cyanide or a bullet. You don't feel
I
that
don't
way.
understand how you
I
guys
don't
are
feel that
exaggerating,
way.
though. You guys are
No,
like
I
talking
feel
as if
that
like
way.
you guys are gonna walk out on Wednesday with bulletproofs and people are gonna start.
Hey, look,
shooting, like,
there was a
I
report.
told you guys.
Those
Wednesday
guys,
is
bro,
just
no.
not
Those
the
guys
day.
in West
Listen.
Virginia.
You guys are being like fed into so much media bullshit that it's making me laugh.
Yeah, I gotta stay.
Okay.
I
Everybody's
gotta stop
doing
watching
that.
Because even-
both sides of the fences.
even
I've seen it all in the media. Like as of yesterday, man. We're gonna get into music after that. But listen, Fox News was reporting the whole thing about Obama when there was a vet who was not who had a banner, who was
One
Clinton,
leg.
who was
Okay.
actually supporting Trump at that rally.
Okay.
Fox News only reported half of the story, and they said that Obama said, be quiet, sit down, right? But that
Obama
wasn't
said
the
that?
whole truth.
Oh,
That
okay.
wasn't the whole truth. After he said to everybody to be quiet and sit down, he actually acknowledged the U.S. vet and told everybody, listen, he's a U.S. vet, we must respect him. He's also an elder, and we must respect him. And he went furthermore, and he said, instead of booing whoever's here not agreeing with what we're doing, just go out and vote. And Fox News didn't report that. And the same token that all the other outlets,
It's Fox News.
CNN, but CNN and them too, and all other news. At the Trump rally the other night, I think it was Nevada, where there was a person who apparently started a commotion. And somebody shouted gun, so everybody jumped in the crowd, and they apprehended the gentleman, and then he was escorted out. Everybody was jumping the gun, saying in social media that there was a man with a gun trying to shoot Trump, and it wasn't the case. And they were also claiming that it was a Democrat and blah, blah, blah. And the truth is that it was a Republican, a white Republican dude who was not happy with Trump, and he went there to just voice his opinion. So look how the media really manipulates your thinking.
It does that.
She's correct about what she said. You gotta read and educate yourself before you read and believe all these stories that are half true.
Oh, on some real stuff though, I think you really need to educate yourself before you go to a Trump rally in general. There are a lot of elaborate tricks that being played around you within his rallies. They are so deceiving. It's so ridiculous.
For both sides, though. I'll be honest with you, it's for both sides.
I ain't never look. That was the worst assassination attempt ever.
Hold on. The worst thing that I've been reading on social media is from friends of mine, from friends of theirs who are saying, if you vote for Trump, you can delete me, and our friendship is
Really?
over.
Yeah,
What
right.
kind of childish shit is that?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
What kind of childish shit is that?
That's actually what I wanted to talk about because it's gotten out of hand to where
It is getting
people.
out of hand. It's ridiculous.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. In all honesty, Fienx. So I don't mind leaving here with you disagreeing with me because one, I love your highlights, and then two, the Golden State Warriors play tonight, which I definitely want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings if you're down. I mean, I'm down, so I definitely want a beer and burger. But it's gotten so bad to where we can't even agree to disagree anymore. Like, look, Radio Rima, producer over there. I can't wait till her show drops November 12th,
The 29th.
the 29th.
Ooh.
I'm telling you. She spit some real biblical stuff. Now whether I agree or not, we shouldn't be not be friends.
No.
What do you think about people just losing friends?
Yeah.
over this election or friends?
I still want to have you around and disagree with you, Craig
Yeah,
Allen.
of course. I still want to keep my notes set.
Look, man, I just had sex with a girl like when was it? A couple months ago,
Right.
and she was a Trump supporter, and now I could have had more sex with her, but now she won't have sex with me because I'm over Hillary.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's what it comes down to.
Now my dick is an absentee ballot.
Absentee.
Very nice.
Oh my goodness.
This is horrible, Craig. You're horrible, Craig.
We need to get some music. Do you guys want me to play something off, actually off the science fiction album before you guys get set up for the live performance?
Yeah, sure. That would be awesome.
All right, so let's do that. I'm gonna play that track that I mentioned before. That is actually, is one of my favorites. It's called "Love the Pain," and it's off Science Fiction, which is your album, and it dropped. Tell me the year, actually, because I didn't get it.
In early 2014.
2014. So, but it is on iTunes. So if you guys like what you hear, you can go to iTunes, type in Maayan, Maayan, and
What's her last name though?
Oppenheim.
How you spell it?
Oppenheim.
Woo! There you go.
All right. All you would have to look for is Maayan, though. Maayan in science fiction.
Alright, so let's get into the track. We're gonna let you guys get ready and get set for your live performance. Craig Allen's gonna drink some water and cool down.
That's not happening.
I don't know about the water. I don't know what he's got
Not
there.
happening,
I don't know what he's got there in that grape juice, but I'm not taking another sip of that.
Investigations to see who he's gonna vote for tomorrow. But let's get into some music right now. This is "Love the Pain," Maayan, F.L.O.
Yay!
Yo, that's so crazy. Hey, Rima, people losing friends out here over this.
No, this shit's serious, man.
Family.
How are you feeling, Tylor?
Feeling all right.
Crazy, man. I mean,
Yo, like,
dude, those are.
I think we should. We're gonna get set up to play "Way to You." We're gonna do a live, but you should tune in right now to F.L.O. EmpireRadio.com and listen to "Love the Pain." That's what they're playing right now, and then we're gonna be back with the live performance.
I'm not on Facebook like, told you, bitches. Nah,
It's just like
I'm chilling. I'm gonna talk about something else. But I swear to God, what's gonna happen on Wednesday?
Just that way.
What's gonna happen on Wednesday is gonna piss you off. You're gonna see a lot of people like, I told you. It's sickening, and I'm saying, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm like, look, if I see my Facebook doing that, I'm gonna.
it might not be like sensitive enough next to you. It depends on what kind of brand you
plug
get.
it in or Bluetooth or whatever, but I've seen it was like.
No, I'm gonna call it.
It might be like a more initial hit though.
Yeah, okay.
For like a digital
Definitely
sound.
gonna.
Oh, you going okay?
So it's like
Go live your life.
you know.
Outside of
It
your
could work though.
That's like
I don't know
actually
if it
playing the
would work.
45 record, the scratches and everything. Okay, I feel it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, now this ain't. So right.
This
is the one that you said wasn't
before.
too traditional.
No, because you start thinking when somebody say fake music, I'm thinking, oh shit.
Well, not right now. We're actually gonna go on tour in Israel for like a month in November.
I don't mean to sound
I mean this month. Actually, on the 13th we're leaving, and we have a show coming up soon. Wednesday, yes, this Wednesday.
But it's really like that though. Like motherfuckers that may not be.
folk music.
It's all
Comes to the
folk,
preference,
blues,
personality, I
that
guess.
shit from
Still.
back then.
Yeah, no, and I'm
No, but I think seeing y'all live helped me like y'all more because
Of what
I have
we've
appreciation.
I remember that
Listen to yeah.
I know.
So I'm looking at just musicians. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's my thing. You know. So
I watched the movie.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
about the
where to put
bartender
this
too.
phone to like get us all. I'm doing Facebook
Yeah.
Live video. I don't know where to put it.
Yeah, he's a dick. I hate that kid.
Like so it gets.
skinny kid, right?
Little girl
Yeah,
got
yeah.
pregnant, right?
In the
That was his
movie,
last
they
time
have
there,
a
so.
song, and it was
No?
called
That was
I
his
Need
one and
Something
only time there.
Peaches Made.
Yeah, I didn't like him too much, bro. So thanks for reminding me because I was just there the other night. My boy, I've been trying to like avoid that place. My boy had a comedy show, so I said, let me go support. You know?
Oh, yeah.
She can put on the table if she wants, 'cause I don't
That was only like a one-time thing.
I don't know where to put it. Oh, great! That's perfect.
I'm sorry about that.
So we're getting set up for the live performance here at F.L.O. Empire Radio. So awesome to be here. Right now they're playing "Love the Pain" from the science fiction album. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on Spotify, Amazon, and also Google Play. Basically everywhere. And soon you'll be able to hear "Way to You."
Yeah, we're gonna try all the new projects. projects out.
See, that's why projects take so long.
Yeah, it takes very long.
You gotta like travel and get the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
Yeah.
But the good
gotta
thing
get
is
yourself
traveling
out
though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just so much. Dude, you're not stuck in a room.
There.
Yeah, you got to take
It's major.
different
This
environments.
is gonna be on Serious and Radio tomorrow.
No.
I already recorded it.
Get out of here.
My episode airs in my. Sorry. I never get it.
Oh, hold on. Let me get to the next one.
Before it. Do it.
I was at Serious last Thursday. We record our episode. My shit airs
Let me
tomorrow,
just
2
go back
o'clock.
here real quick.
Channel 106.
Put that, you gotta put a note on that. You gotta mention that, bro.
Nah, because you can't name another radio station here.
Oh, well, how do I check it out?
I've been trying to look for your email for the longest, bro.
My email. Do you have access to a computer or a phone? Or?
Can I say the smoke signal?
You might have to go back and do this. After tomorrow, we're gonna be back at Smoke City.
Yo, for real.
Fucking around with Trump, telling
You out here loading up guns and clips.
guns and clips and
But I
water.
heard this one report that really bothered me about how, like, I mentioned this last week about. No. I'm not gonna talk about it no more. I swear to God.
Well, y'all getting scared?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Oh, oh, that's
Say
really
hi
nice
there.
though. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yo, remember Max? Remember I mentioned Max came in here with the whole production?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yo, man.
I'm seeing though. How can you check it out though? Would you can only listen to it? Serious?
You can check it out on channel 106. 1 o'clock tomorrow, 8 p.m. tomorrow.
106 what?
Series 6 in volume.
106 on Sirius.
Yeah, channel 106.
Better shout out to the viewers too. They'll tune in.
You can get a recording, right?
What's up, guys? How you doing? 2 little viewers.
Can you get a recording of
I know I got a big ass head, don't I?
No, I know.
What are you doing, Crab? Get off my phone!
Hi, Jazzy.
There.
No.
I'm just
You can
kidding.
find that song.
Mira, are you single?
Remember that black girl that used to
Oh my
be the
God.
folk singer? She was real popular at one time. I don't know what happened to her though. What's that girl? She's a black. She had the guitar. I think she got her song. I'm gonna get in my taxi. Some shit like that. I think I got her name, yo.
I love that you chose these songs.
Chapman or some shit.
I really like these.
Yo, we forget our artists so quick.
That's awesome.
We forget, man. Is Sade folk music? How about that? She not folk music, right? Sade?
She has folk elements.
That's she got elements because her bandmates, they get real ill with that acoustic. They get ill.
Their bandmates made they were Sweetback. Sweetback was the band of Sade.
Right.
By the way, Sade is the name of the band.
Is the name of the band?
Yeah, everybody
Oh.
thinks it's her, but it's the name of the band.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn, yo, she take it back, man. No, she take it back. Her daughter's grown now and all that shit. It's crazy.
That ain't bad.
Bad ain't the word, homie. Bad ain't the word, homie. You get 3 on the lay down.
Yo, Trump deported Sade, I'll be done.
Maybe I'll put this here.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah, I hope you can listen tomorrow, man. I think it's gonna be good though. And then it comes on Saturday and Saturday and Sunday too.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So now what? You ready to? What you
Nah, man, I was sitting at the table with legends, bro. Like,
What?
yeah,
So you don't feel amped up by that shit?
I'm pumped.
You broke your chest. Yeah, hold up, man.
Nah, it just was a really good look.
You ready to
So,
come back in? I gotta fix the camera, so
Where's your guy at, man? I heard you gotta keep him posted.
I know, man. I messed up on that one for sure.
What you mean, Greg? No, you did. No, you did.
y'all can back up a little bit.
Yeah, because the girl wanted me to record for 40, but I had to, I was short on bread. She wanted me to give her 40 for 2 hours. I couldn't do it at the time, you know what I mean?
See what I'm
So I just gave up on
You know
her.
what I'm talking about?
I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Already.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
I know.
It's
I actually recorded
Okay,
it.
great.
Oh,
I actually recorded it,
Come
but
back
then
again. It'll come back again. You're running into a lot of little situations.
I was just on Serious XM Radio.
And that's gonna get
It's
you.
gonna be loud.
Yeah.
iHeartRadio.
I'm there with Jim
Good.
Shear.
Thank you.
I'm there with 2 people who have morning shows Monday through Friday. What's it? And I'm talking on the same microphone as them. And my
That
shit
says a
airs
lot.
out.
No, that says a lot.
Crazy.
You coming back?
Yeah.
All right. Mics are on.
Yo, that track was crazy. Now, the funny thing about that last song you just played about how Maayan goes, I don't need you to put the time in. I don't need you to take me to islands. They're gonna be in Israel.
Yes, they
Are you
are.
kidding me? You want to gotta take you to the islands. That was a hot song though. That was a hot. You didn't think I was listening?
Oh, no,
That's a hot song.
very listenable music you got.
Oh, thank
No,
you.
no, I can listen to that. I can listen to
Well,
it.
now
Just
that
have an
blood.
open mind and you're gonna enjoy it.
I'm
Don't you,
trying.
Rex?
I'm trying. And one chicken and rice dinner at a time, you know.
Oh my God! Don't break it,
Hey,
Craig.
you took the.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, you have Maayan coming up live. To all the 4 viewers that are watching around the world. Michael Buffett, right? Ladies and gentlemen, coming in at 6'3", with the sexy guy who plays. What are you playing today?
Cajon.
Brian McKnight percussions.
No, it's called
Cajon.
Cajon.
Oh, Cajon.
The Cajon, or the mushroom.
I
of Tylor Elder.
I give you none other than Maayan Oppenheim.
Now make sure you put it back in place. Oh my God, he's scared
It's
me,
good.
you know?
It's good.
There you go.
All right.
I thought that was good.
That was really good, actually.
Scary too, but okay.
Okay, we're ready. And well, actually, just right before you get into it, just tell them the name of the song and where they can find it. Actually, if it's off the new album or new EP.
Yeah, so actually, this is called Way to You. It's going to be our single off of the new project. We don't have a release date yet, but it's going to be out soon. And so right now you can't find it, but you can find the previous album, Science Fiction, by looking up Maayan, M-A-A-Y-A-N, and Science Fiction on all the online music stores, as well as Spotify. And this one will let you know. We do have a performance coming up this Wednesday at Made in Israel launch event. You can find about that on Maayan Official on Facebook. So M-A-A-Y-A-N Official on Facebook.
Woo! Check it out, people.
I was laying in my bed at night when it dawned on me something's changed in me, and I'm
And that's how we go into election day, people. That's how we go into election day. Round of applause for the beautiful Maayan over and Tylor.
Great, man.
That was
That was
dope,
amazing,
man.
man.
Oh, that was
more than dope.
good,
It was
man.
amazing.
That was dope. Actually, that's the first live performance with actual instruments we've ever had in the studio.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, besides guitar player Nessa Dove, yeah.
What year was that? 1960?
Nah, this is faster, dude.
Oh
Forgot
my
about
God.
it. Sorry, Nessa Dove. Gotta come back because she just talked
She'll just
shit.
hit you with her
Oh,
guitar.
shit.
She gets angry.
Nessa Dove, we love you.
Woo! Shout out to Nessa Dove.
Yeah, we actually featured her in one of our events.
Really?
Yeah, we did.
That's a small world. Well,
Yep.
you know, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
she's
And
cool.
yeah.
that stuff was good too.
So, what inspired that track?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God. Well, the journey called life.
Oh,
Basically, the song was originally titled Journey to the Unknown. It's about living life lovingly, accepting that we can't really control everything, but we can make our own destiny. We just gotta go with the flow and keep going. And it's about basically living life lovingly.
right.
And you know, the song says, "I'm on my way to you." We just did a tour, and we were like singing it in every stop, and that's the song people connected with the most. They're like, yeah, they feel that we're on our way, and that we're here, basically showing our emotions, which are loving and open and friendly.
It seems to me like folk music is one of those that genre it's actually more complex to write than most other genres.
Because it's real.
Because of the melodies, high pitch, low, medium.
Oh, yeah.
And do you guys co-write with each other, or how does that work for you? You have ghostwriters?
No ghostwriters, but
Everybody has them now. I don't know, man. You know?
no, we do like collaborating with people, but for this project, most of the songs I wrote, and Tylor wrote the parts for the percussion, and we also have been playing Tylor's originals, which he wrote, and I've been doing some percussion, if you can believe it.
Cool.
Yeah, right now we are actually writing together some songs that we didn't release yet, and actually we performed one of them. It's called Golden Rush, and we're working on it. We started writing together a little bit before the tour and during the tour.
You ever think about doing like a duo album? Because Tylor's like, he got some chops. Like, he
Well-
ready to go to like a duo album like Tylor and Maayan, just hot to go. Hot sauce in my bag.
Hell yeah.
We're thinking about it.
I mean, it's more than thinking about it. Basically, this started out as my solo project, but it turned into a duo. And Tylor is going to be singing and playing various instruments. So it's definitely going to be a duo album.
Oh, this is going to be awesome because like,
So it's already there, basically. We're one step ahead of you, Craig.
oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Sorry, Craig.
This gonna be. I know. I thought I was on to something. This gonna be awesome because like when y'all make music videos and stuff, both of y'all got the same that like amount of like good hair, so be like bouncing the same way. And, like, it's gonna be amazing for the duo look.
It's all the hair, right?
Yeah, honestly, your the tone of your voice is like really blend well together.
Yeah,
And,
it's
it's really great.
Thank you.
I've always been a singer and mostly a musician with instrumentals and whatnot.
Is that your real deep voice?
This voice right now?
Yeah.
Radio
He
voice.
came in with that real.
Nah, it's the
real.
cost
I've always
right.
been a singer. I've always been able to take.
Oh, yeah.
I've always been able to take your girl.
45.
No, but she's been teaching me a lot because I never really got constructive with the whole vocals. It's
Okay.
always just been like just me,
Whatever,
my
right.
own kind of thing,
No, it's-
singer-songwriter kind of.
Are you like alto? Yeah. For the ladies in the world out there.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Right.
out
But he has a wide range.
He's like, my vocal is
She's,
single.
she's teaching me. I
Okay.
never had vocal exercises or been taught.
Okay.
Really. She's my first teacher, so
Oh.
Shit,
she's really making it better.
Nice.
Big time.
Nice. So when you guys start, but when you go busking though, like, is that when you put the hat down and you collect coins and whatnot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
literally.
that's
You gotta go dollars on that one.
I take all
Dollars
of
and
them.
cents,
We take
baby.
coins,
So, right.
we take dollars,
I
we
bet
take
you do.
smiles, we
Metro
take...
passes.
You
Card.
don't take
Credit
no damn
cards,
smiles.
yeah.
Some smiles can't translate no bread now.
Oh yeah, sure they
Do
do.
they?
Sure they do. you smile at somebody because they smiled at you, and then the other person walking right by you saw that smile. He's like, "Oh my
Oh,
God,
you
I
know
love
you-
that smile," and then he puts $1.
You got
There
your
you go.
routine. Okay, so are there any particular songs that produce more
Any songs
busker
that
income than others?
yeah, actually, and that was one of them.
I'm about to
Actually,
say,
that's
that
the way to select the songs for
Okay.
us that we're gonna
the
focus
money
on.
maker right here. Okay.
So basically,
Oh,
the
yeah.
songs that people react to, the songs that make
Mhm.
people happy, that move them, make them feel something, or just that they keep saying that they remember them. Those are the songs that we want to focus on because we're not doing this only for ourselves.
I gotta be real with you. Now, I was out with. I think a lot of things happen when you got a beautiful female in the group. Me and you, Ricky Ricks. It ain't
Now
no-
we have a handsome male. In
Yeah, I
the
mean
group,
that's
so-
gonna
Women
pop
though.
off. But
Women
you
though.
gotta be real. But like, we came out with like a little dance with me and you. Ain't nothing popping off, bro.
You got to show a lot of skin.
Ain't nothing popping off.
If you notice, I mean, is there competition amongst the buskers? Like, wait a minute, man, we got the last car. You got the, like.
Well,
For
actually,
starts,
oh,
yeah.
do you mind pressing that? Actually, to answer your question about the buskers, the busking community is very supportive of each other.
Okay.
There's this thing called the Busker Ball, which is like,
Busker ball.
yeah, which is a performance featuring buskers. Actually, a friend of ours, Samantha Echo, came with us on tour, and we got connected originally because I was looking for other female buskers, and I noticed her. She's terrific. You got to check her out too.
But you be having fans because I was hanging out with you one night, and you know you weren't busking. I mean, you were just really killing, doing your thing. And then she had fans out there ready to buy her 4-course dinners.
Really?
Yeah, with a little
Nice.
extra whiskey.
Okay.
in it. I
So,
mean, I'm not getting
that's
too
the
personal here, but I'm
got
not
your
lying
fan
about that
base.
either. That's
Oh
a
my
true
God,
fact.
that's
Yeah. So my man was out here like buying her spaghetti with lobster, the additional cup of sauce, marinara, and cocktail sauce.
Oh my God,
Extra
you're
sauce.
And he looked at me like, "You want a beer?" No, I want some of that goddamn cocktail sauce. Yo, these are the kind of fans. You can let that busking fool you all you want.
Right.
But when she performed live at shows, her meal's already covered. I'm not talking about by the bar.
So,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
so it's
From
pretty
afar.
lucrative
That's
then.
fun.
It can be lucrative
Afar.
at times.
What could lucrative?
Yeah, I mean, that can work for you guys. I mean,
Well, busking, I'll tell you that much. It's a great way to introduce our music to people who wouldn't have necessarily found out about it. They're not looking for music, they're just there, but at the
Right.
same time, they don't have to stop. And when they do come and they enjoy listening, that means they truly enjoy the music, and a lot of them do follow up and come to the shows.
Okay.
And we've gotten a lot of performance opportunities from that, and
Right, of
met
course.
other musicians that came to our shows and that played with us, that we end up supporting and coming to their shows. So honestly, I encourage musicians, get out there, see what it does to you. Also, that it's sort of like a comfort zone challenge. You put yourself in a place where it kind of feels weird the first time you do it. You're kind of unpacking in front of everybody, and you're putting your stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm playing in the subway, and it has that. But no, it's actually
And that-
really cool. And
That's actually a really good point because this whole concept of hip hop's dying. No, it's not dying. It's that people aren't willing to put the stories out there like Nas did and all the greats. So hip hop's not dying. It's still an art and still a genre that needs to be had. But for a genre such as American folk music, I feel like it's still in birth phase. What would you say to an artist that's out there, kind of unwilling to put themselves out there, not know what genre they fit in, whether it may be this, that, or the third, and how do they create and release that emotion to figure out what genre they fit in?
Well, I would say this. Genre is for the people who sit in the office and do the marketing. You should make your music, be true to yourself. Don't try to write what's on the radio. You can listen to the radio and learn from it, but I say just be true to yourself. Write something that will move you, that will make you feel, and more people will feel it. And then later on, let other people worry about that. Now, I know today a lot of people, most of the people are doing it independently, and just like us. And honestly, I was sitting not that long ago submitting for some opportunities for different festivals and songwriting competitions, and I was thinking to myself, oh, adult contemporary, this, that, where do we fit? And I found that we fit in a lot of different genres. So just read the descriptions of the official categories and when you actually have to use it, and then see what sounds like your songs have most characteristics of.
I usually find when people actually don't fit into a particular box, it's actually even better because, there's a lot of people out there that want to imitate what's out there on the radio, like you said, or whatever's out there on MTV. And by doing so, it really, at the end of the day, people are going to realize that it's not who you are.
Yeah.
As long as you stick to your guns and you express how you feel. Now, you may be a hip-hop artist, but you may love rock music, so you may fuse both
Or you
genres.
may be Justin Bieber,
Right.
and then now try to be more black. You played yourself.
Justin Bieber's always been a pop artist, but he's always been.
He's
doing
always
the
trying to
pop
be more
R&B.
black than he was.
No, but he got
He's
a lot
always
of
been doing
soul,
pop
soul
R&B, and the dude has
infused.
soul, man, just like Justin
got a lot of
Timberlake.
I gotta say,
Anyways,
He hangs with
no,
a
but
lot
there's
of
certain
black
genres. Here's the thing that I don't like anymore about what the music media does and all these bloggers. We're not pushing out all types of music. I'll leave genre out of it, right? It's like my mom says, I'm not Christian, I'm spiritual. All right, mom, whatever. You just black, but I get it. But no, it's just true. My mom just said, you know, I can't learn. But you know what I do want to see is more people coming up to the forefront saying we want to hold this heritage of this sacred music. It's like how farmers want to have they want to have farms in the generational family, that they want to pass the farms on to their family.
Right.
This is the same thing. American folk music is very rarely, in my point of view, very put out there.